Hi guys, welcome to my channel Audio Video Me. Today I'm going to do the unboxing of Google Chromecast. Also I'm going to demonstrate you how to play back your audio and video files from inside the Chrome browser on your Mac and your PC. I'm also going to demonstrate the 3D playback of Google Chromecast, which isn't very good at the moment, and while testing the 3D I came to a conclusion that it doesn't support 5.1 and 7.1 audio playback. I wasn't expecting it to play back 7.1 audio Dolby Digital. It doesn't support DTS at this stage. So to start with, let's open the box and let's see what's inside, and I'll explain the hardware specs of Chromecast as we go along. Okay, so let's open the box. Okay, by opening the box, it just shows you getting started on the left hand side, getting started instructions, and the Google Chromecast dongle is placed here. Okay, so this is the dongle, and it has a HDMI tip, so it's a HDMI output connector here which goes into HDMI input on your television or your AVR, audio video receiver. And on the back it has a micro USB input port, and there is a button right here which is a reset button if you want to do a hard reset. If you want to do the factory reset to your Google Chromecast, so you just press and hold that button for about 30 seconds. There are other ways of resetting your Chromecast from the mobile app and from the desktop app as well. Okay, so this is the dongle itself, and let's see what other contents are inside. This is the adapter in case you haven't got a USB port on your TV or your AVR, then you can just use this to power the dongle, power the Chromecast. Google has also supplied with a HDMI cable, and I'll show you what cable it is. So here is the male side of HDMI, and here's the female side. So basically it's a adapter, and it's quite flexible as well. Okay, so those are the contents of Google Chromecast, and let's start now with the hardware specification. Okay, according to the research I've done, because Google hasn't mentioned any hardware specs on their website. I don't know the reason why, but I couldn't find any hardware specs on their website. So I did some research on Google to find out the specification of Chromecast. Seems like it has a dual core 1.2 gigahertz processor. It has 512 MB DDR3 RAM. It has inbuilt storage of about 2 GB, which you can't use to transfer your files and stuff. It's just basically for the Chromecast cache and keeping temporary files and running its own operating system. Because if this is just connected to your TV as a standalone, it can display pictures and it can display time and stuff. So there must be some kind of micro operating system running inside. And the graphics, the GPU in it is capable of playing back 3D, but as I mentioned, I tested the 3D functionality, and to be honest, it wasn't really nice. It was ghosting all over, and as I said, it doesn't play back Dolby Digital 7.1 or 5.1 audio. While mentioning this, what I've come across is it doesn't play back surround Dolby Digital surround sound 5.1 from YouTube and from inside the Google desktop Chrome browser on Mac and PC, which I'll demonstrate later. Okay, so now I'm gonna set up the Google Chromecast, and I'll show you the setup. Okay, first locate a available or vacant port on your TV or monitor, and plug the Google Chromecast dongle into that HDMI port. Next, connect the USB cable that was supplied with the Chromecast. So the micro USB side goes into the Chromecast USB input, which is a USB 2.0 input. Okay, and if you've got if you have a USB port available on your TV, just connect to it. If not, then you have to use the supplied adapter. Now a lot of people say that if your TV has got HDMI 1.4 input, that it can supply power, which I've tested with several devices, and the Chrome itself, I've connected the Chromecast dongle to a HDMI 1.4 input port, and it doesn't supply any kind of power. Also, if you go on HDMI.org, then in the specification of 1.4 and 1.4a, it doesn't mention anywhere that it supplies power to external HDMI devices. Okay, once you have connected your dongle and to HDMI input and to USB port, just switch on your TV. As you're gonna power on your TV, the LED on Chromecast will display in steady red light, and then it will flash with white LED. Okay, next I'm gonna show you the setup on the TV. Okay, once you have connected it to your TV, the first page that appears on the TV or monitor is set me up, and then it prompts that you have to use a smartphone, a tablet, or a computer to do the setup. So it says from a phone, tablet, or laptop, visit chromecast.com/setup, which I'm gonna do. Okay, so what I've done is I've downloaded the Chromecast app for the PC, and I'm just gonna open that. And it's checking for any Chromecast available on my network. It has found the Chromecast. I'm just gonna click continue. And I'm also displaying what's happening on the TV itself. Okay, it says that verify the code, which is the same on both screens, on my TV and on my laptop. So I'm just gonna click on that's my code. Okay, it says select a Wi-Fi network to use with your Chromecast. And this is my network, and I'm just gonna put the password. Just gonna change the Chromecast name. And now on the TV it says connecting. Chromecast updating, it's updating the software on the Chromecast, basically the firmware, and I'll show you later how to check the firmware of Chromecast. Just click continue, and on the PC it says sweet, you're ready to cast. So I'm just gonna wait for the update and I'll get back. Okay, it's nearly finished with the update, and next screen that appears on the TV is hang on a minute, and basically it's rebooting the Chromecast. So once it's back, I'll come back. Okay guys, the next window that appears on the screen is ready to cast after the update and the reboot, which took about 7-8 minutes. So what I've done now, I've downloaded the Chromecast app on my Android phone, and I'm just gonna connect the Android phone to the Chromecast. And on the Android phone it has found the Chromecast, so just gonna connect with it, and it's connected, and just gonna go and cast the screen. Okay guys, after all the updates and restart, what I'm gonna do next is just gonna cast my mobile phone screen to Google Chromecast. So basically I'm gonna mirror my mobile screen to Google Chromecast. For that, what you need to do is download Chromecast application from Play Store or iOS Store. As I said, you can use your mobile phone, your tablet, or your iPad to do the casting. With iOS devices at the moment, it doesn't support mirroring. It just support casting via applications, so via YouTube application, TuneIn, and other application, which you can find on Google website, which applications they are compatible. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cast my screen, so basically mirror my screen. Okay, so as you can see, that's the screen of my phone. Okay, as I pressed cast or connect, it connected my phone, so it's mirroring the display of my phone onto my monitor, onto my screen. So I'm now going to show you how to check the firmware and IP address and etc. of your Chromecast, and if you want to do the factory reset using the application, how you do that. So you click on the left upper side icon and you click on devices, and it will display the Chromecast. In my case it's called AVME Chromecast ready to cast. So I'm gonna tap on it, and it has opened device info, which displays what network it's connected to, what's the time zone, time format, and then it has at the bottom it has information. It states firmware version 27946, which is the updated one, country code GB, MAC address, and the IP address. Now right upper side, if you click on this icon, it will show the options. One of the options is check for offers, which if you click on it, you can check for offers, what offers Google is offering you with your Chromecast. Reboot Chromecast, factory reset Chromecast, open source, another. So you can do factory reset here. Another thing, if I twist my mobile phone, it will become as a larger screen. Okay. Now I'm going to demonstrate the YouTube app. So I'm basically mirroring the screen. I'm casting the screen at the moment. So just gonna play this. Okay, so here's the video. Right, so on your Mac or MacBook Pro or any PC, what you need to do is just download Google Chrome web browser and download the Google Cast extension for that web browser. If you do a quick Google search, you would find out how to do that. Once you have done those prerequisites, just go ahead and open up the Google Chrome web browser, and after installing the Google Chromecast extension for Google Chrome web browser, you'll see this icon which is for Google Cast, and I'll show you there are a few options on it as well. To locate your audio or video files, just click inside the address bar and type file : / and press enter, and it gives you the index of the available directories. So now just locate where your movies or audio video files are located. Mine are in a USB stick, so I'm just going to go ahead, click on volume and click on the USB stick, and this movie is recorded in 1080p and it's in MP4 format. By default, the Chromecast plays MP4 format and WMV format. It doesn't play at the moment Mkv and AVI file formats and other file formats, but I'll show you a trick how to do that, how to play it, but you'll find compatibility issues, so it's best that you convert your video files. If you want to stream movies from your Mac or PC to Chromecast, then just convert it into MP4 format. And as I said earlier, that at this current stage, what I have tested, the Chromecast dongle doesn't support 5.1 audio surround sound playback from inside the Chrome browser and YouTube, which I'll demonstrate at a later stage. Okay, let's click on this video, and the video is playing, so I'm just gonna go and cast it. Before I cast it, I want to show that if you click on the cast icon, select the Chromecast available, there is a option available. If you click on that, you can select the quality: extreme 720p, high bit rate, and high 720p. So basically, even if you have got a 1080p video and you are streaming it from inside the Google browser, it's not going to play back, it's not going to stream at 1080p, it's just going to stream at 720p because it's limited to 720p resolution at the moment. So I'm just gonna leave it on high 720p, and just gonna go back to movie, and now click on this icon and click on the available Chromecast, and it's just started playing on the TV. And you do the same with the audio files. So I'm just going to demonstrate an audio file now. So just gonna select this, and obviously it was, so it instantly started playing. Another thing I want to show you, it's basically this is handy if you're doing a presentation, but that's more like for commercial use. I would not recommend using Chromecast for commercial use, because it doesn't support PowerPoint streaming at the moment, but it does support PDF streaming from inside the Chrome browser. So I'm just going to open up this uh, uh, PDF file, and if your presentation is in PDF file, then you can do the presentation using the browser. Okay. All right. So next I'm gonna show you the 3D playback, and I'm just gonna demonstrate that Google Chromecast dongle doesn't support Dolby Digital 5.1 audio playback from inside YouTube app and the Chrome browser. Probably it does from Netflix, but you know, the two methods I've tested, it just doesn't support that, and the 3D playback is gimmick as well. Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you the 3D playback from my desktop Chrome browser, and I'm gonna show you that Chromecast at this stage doesn't support 3D properly, and it doesn't support 5.1 Dolby Digital and 7.1 Dolby Digital audio from YouTube app and Chromecast browser. Chrome browser. Also, it doesn't support DTS at all. It could support a Dolby Digital 5.1 from Netflix, which I haven't tested as I haven't got Netflix. But if you guys have Netflix, test it and leave comments whether it does or not. Okay, so let's start by what applications are what file formats are supported by Google Cast. So for images, it's BMP, GIF, JPEG, PNG, WebP, and the containers that are supported are AAC, MP3, MP4, WAV, WebM, and there are other information as well, which video codecs, audio codecs, and stuff. Okay, let's play a file. Also, I'm gonna quickly show you how to play Mkv file without converting them into MP4. So let's locate where my files are. File, and they are in a USB stick. So I'm just gonna go with file at the moment. Actually, let me check what's E. Okay, so E, and let's play 3D movie first. I've already, okay, so I'll just display this as well. To play the Mkv file, I'll first play a Mkv file into Chromecast. And try to cast it on my screen. I'm showing my screen at the same time as well. So here's my Chromecast, and basically it has detected my Chromecast browser on the screen, but it's not displaying anything because the file format is in Mkv. So now if I want to play this file format, all I have to do is, by the way, this video is recorded in Dolby Digital 5.1. So what I do is I right click on the file, video file, from its original location. Right click on it, and I'm going to rename it. So in front of Mkv, I'm just going to put MP4. Okay, so it's used in this browser. Okay, so now the file name is mkv.mp4. So just gonna play it again. Refresh. And this time, as I changed it to MP4 at the end, it started playing the file, but now the music is gone. So as I said, you can play the Mkv format videos, but you need to convert it properly to MP4 for the playback. Alright, let's do the 3D test now. I've got a 3D movie right here, which I've already converted into MP4 by using the same trick. Okay. And by the way, this video is recorded in 7.1. So let me change the mode on my TV to 3D. Side by side 3D. So at the moment, obviously you're gonna need 3D glasses. I'm not recording this in a 3D camera, but I can tell you that if I put the glasses right now, the playback is like ghosting all over, and it's just not right. It doesn't display the correct image at all. So Chromecast is capable of passing through 3D signal, but I don't know, it doesn't translate the 3D signal properly, or the graphics card and the memory and all the hardware is not capable enough of playing or handle the 3D bandwidth. Okay, so next I'm gonna show you that it doesn't play back 5.1 audio at all. I'm just gonna put my TV back to 2D mode. Just gonna play a video recorded. Let's try this video right here. This is recorded in Dolby Digital 5.1. I'll show you on my receiver that it's not detecting any 5.1 audio. So this video I'm playing from my Google Chrome browser. So just gonna Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan?
Gentlemen, you have a little party? Have we forgotten that the use of marijuana is illegal?
Okay, if you see on my AVR, it just says that it's receiving a stereo signal rather than a 5.1 signal. So this proves that the Chromecast doesn't support Dolby Digital 5.1 audio from Chromecast Chrome browser. Also, it doesn't do the same from YouTube app, which I'll display shortly. Okay, so just gonna do a Dolby Digital test now. Now I know that this video is recorded in 5.1 surround sound, but I'm just gonna stick with this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now it's gonna play on my and again my AVR hasn't detected 5.1 signal from Chromecast. Okay guys, hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have liked the video, please click on like, and I'll keep making AV videos. Thank you, bye.